city will now choose its first opponent.
It's about time they showed the other houses too, because I was wondering what happened to the other houses.
Sir Gawain Hightower of Old Town, eldest son of the Hand of the King.
I'm already not a fan of Damon. This guy was moving mad in the streets. I knew it. Okay, at least he didn't die, but I knew he was the type to cheat. He just screamed like cheater.
Nicely done, Uncle.
Thank you, Princess.
What's happening? The infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the babe have failed.
Yo. Jeez. These guys just can't take a loss, huh?
I wonder if this is how we should celebrate the birth of our future king.
Jeez.
I'll speak it. To sacrifice one, or
So the other
to
can
lose
be
them
born.
both.
He wants a
There's
son
chance
so
to
badly.
save the child.
You got to do it, bro. I mean, well, not he's got to do it, but
We must either act now or leave it with the gods.
he's gonna kill his wife or his kid, and he's gonna hate the kid for it. All I'm gonna say is, Sir Damon, don't take L's. He looks like he's about that thug life. And so is this guy.
I love you.
They about to kill you, girl. They pulling the pillows and everything. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie, Damon nice with the sword. He nice with it. He gives me like, well, no, he kind of gives me Jaime Lannister vibes in a way with his swordsmanship, like before the. And she has no idea her mama being cut up in the back. One thing I will say about him is, like, both of them are savages. Those two guys that got to the finals. Damon and the other guy. Yep. Never turn your back on your opponent.
Yield. Had you and the Queen chosen a name?
Bale.
Balon Targaryen. That's the Mad King, isn't it? Or am I wrong? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Balon was the Mad King. There goes Sarax the dragon, I think. Wait. Or am I thinking of the Greyjoys? Because wasn't there a Balon Greyjoy as well? No, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. Dracarys.
Dracarys!
Dude feels guilty because he was the one that did it. Like, made the choice that she has to go so his son could survive. That was a difficult choice. It was one or the other, so I can't really blame dude for what happened.
That of your succession. These recent tragedies have left you without an obvious heir.
By precedent and by law.
Shall we say his name? Daemon Targaryen.
Damon seemed like a whole problem.
As Master of Coin, you said he was a spendthrift that would beggar the realm. Putting Damon in command of the City Watch was your solution. Please. Damon has ambition, yes, but not for the throne. He lacks the patience for it.
The gods have yet to make him.
At least his brother is standing up for him.
Damon would be a second Magor, or worse. He is impulsive and violent.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
For Damon!
If we cannot agree on an heir, then how can we
My
expect the
wife
realm
and son are dead! I will not sit here and suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses!
Yeah, lady, the queen didn't even die yet, and y'all over here just, we need to discuss a successor. Like, give the man some time to mourn at least. The thing is, Damon's got a close relationship with his niece. He's out here giving her necklaces and everything. If anything, if he becomes king, I feel like he might just even like do a madness and like end up marrying her or something. I don't know. I don't trust dude.
How is his grace?
Very low. Which is why I sent for you.
I thought you might go to him. Offer him comfort. You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
Okay, so he's the plotter of the council. He's over here plotting. Because if the king falls for, well, which I highly doubt will probably happen, but if he does fall for Lady Allison, that is her name, right? Did I put that down right? Yeah, if he does end up falling for her, then it's gonna be problems. Because he might want to have her like marry the king somehow, somehow force it or something. I don't know.
I thought I might come and look in on you, Your Grace. When my mother died, people only ever spoke to me in riddles. I'm very sorry, Your Grace.
See what I'm saying? This man, Damon, he moves different. He's got like a keen eye for things. I don't know, something off about Damon.
Last night, Prince Damon bought out one of the pleasure houses on the Street of Silk.
King and council have long rued my position as next in line for the throne.
The gods give just as the gods take away.
He toasted Prince Balon.
The king's son. I don't know what you mean.
You will address me as Your Grace, or I will have my Kingsguard cut out your tongue. The heir for a day.
Something about to happen here.
But instead of being by my side, O Rhaenyra's, you chose to celebrate your own rise! I have decided to name a new heir.
I'm your heir.
Not anymore. And you are to do so without quarrel. By order of your king.
I don't know if that was a wise move for Viserys. There he goes, cutting himself again.
Targaryen must understand this to be king. Or queen. I have wasted the years since you were born, wanting for a son. But I believe that you...
Corlys of House Velaryon, Lord of the Tides.
I pledge fealty to them, and shall defend them against all enemies in good faith.
Jeez, that's an interesting looking dragon right there.
Aegon saw absolute darkness riding on those winds, and whatever dwells
Rickon
within will destroy the world of the living. When this great winter comes, Rhaenyra, all of Westeros must stand against it. You hereby name Rhaenyra Targaryen.
That's an interesting looking dragon.
Princess of Dragonstone, and heir to the Iron Throne.
Well, that was the House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 1. This was an interesting episode, actually. Well, beginning of a new episode, well, season anyway. I was just writing down like a bunch of names on my little notepad. I was just kind of trying to get the gist of everything. So there was like King Jaehaerys in the beginning. I think that was him that we saw in the beginning, and then they spoke about the two sons, which is obviously now Viserys and Daemon. I thought that Rhaenys was originally the prince, one of the princes, but she was the princess, like his daughter, basically Jaehaerys' daughter. I think Jaehaerys was a Targaryen. I'm not sure now, but I still have to watch further just to understand a bit more. But yeah, we have Viserys, we have Rhaenys, and then we have Daemon Targaryen, the two brothers. Now, Daemon, I don't know, something about Daemon, he looks like, I don't know, he's giving me plotting vibes. He gives me like Littlefinger vibes, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like he's gonna, because his brother like rejected him and said, you're not gonna be the heir because you made fun of my son. You said he was only gonna be like heir for a day. I'm gonna squash that right there, not make you heir no more. So Rhaenyra, I might be saying her name wrong, but she's taken the throne now, basically. She's the first queen of King's Landing and the Seven Kingdoms and all that. So I feel like Daemon's gonna like try and worm his way in with Rhaenyra or something like that, because like in the beginning, dude was giving her little necklaces and everything, and he's like, now you've got a piece and I got a piece. I just feel like he's gonna start worming his way into there, and like he's gonna be like, yo, remember all that stuff I gave you? Like, what say like you marry me and such, and then we can rule the kingdoms together or something like that. I feel like he's gonna try and worm his way in to her favor, so to speak. But I could be wrong. Like, I don't know what the book says or what happens. Please don't spoil it for me. Please don't spoil it for me. But yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, and he's actually low-key a good dude, because like, remember when we started out with Jaime Lannister, everybody used to hate Jaime Lannister, and then as the seasons progressed, we started liking the guy, and then down the last season we hated the guy again because he ran back to his sister and tried to help her and stuff. But enough about her. I feel like if Daemon plays it smart, like if he moves that same route that Jaime Lannister went, we could actually still like the guy. He's got some good traits in him. Like he seems like a decent fella, if that makes sense. But at the same time, he doesn't, because of what he did when he marched all the soldiers out into the streets to go beat up the peasants and such, like the broke folk. Like he didn't have to do that. I don't know what was said. Like, was something said in the council that I missed? Did I miss something in that little speech or something in the council? Because why did he go out there and just start chopping off arms, like cutting off the skin of people's cheeks and such? What was that about? So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Otto is another one. Otto, what's his last name now? I forgot Otto's last name now, but he's over here using Lady Alicent to like please the king or something like that. Well, it's not gonna be like that no more, because she's not gonna get that chance now to be with Viserys like that, because Rhaenyra is now in charge, basically, of the Seven Kingdoms. However, he did speak of a land far, far away, where it's like really cold and there's like deep winters, and like he's definitely talking about like the land of the what are they called? The White Walkers. Now I wonder if like Winterfell and all them places are gonna come into play as well, because we didn't really see much of the houses. We only got introduced to the Targaryen family at the moment. But yeah, we got a small hint of like Starks there. We got Rickon Stark was introduced right there at the end, and I think Orban Baratheon, I don't know if that was the name. I feel like he was probably he was one of the knights as well that like called out to Rhaenys and said like, I don't know. He called out her name and she like gave him like something like for good luck, or I don't know if it was good luck or something. I missed out that little part because I was kind of talking in between that. But I tried to take as much notes as I could about who's who. I kind of got a gist of who's who now because I got the whole name list down right now. But yeah. But Otto is another guy to look out for. I think Otto and Damon, them two are gonna be like the Varys and Littlefinger of the show, because those two look like they plotting, and he's gonna I feel like Damon's gonna be moving mad. But Baelon Targaryen, that's the one. The question I wanted to ask you guys. Was that the Mad King? Baelon Targaryen, was that the Mad King's name? Or am I confusing him with Baelon Greyjoy? Because I feel like there was a Greyjoy named Baelon as well. But yeah, this was House of the Dragons, Heirs to the Dragon, or something like that. What was the title of this episode called? Let's just see that. Heirs of the Dragon, yeah. So House of the Dragon, Heirs of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 1. Hope you guys did enjoy this. Hit that like button, and we are out. Bash Smash.